Hi, everyone. I'm Adam. I will present things on the future in image. So this representation is regarding to image processing software inside ArcGIS. So a lot of people does not think ArcGIS Pro as an image processing software. Right? So when we look back on the basics of working with GIS data, one of the key requirements is we need an imagery as a backdrop or background. Yeah? So nowadays, we want to use the imagery and perform some serious analysis such as indices NDVI, supervised classification, change detection, and so on. Yeah? So in order to fit with that requirement, Esri has developed ArcGIS Pro. Yeah? So, and make it as a platform for image processing. Okay, so may I know how many users are dealing with satellite image here, over here? Please, raise up your hand. Oh, yeah, okay, sure. So, not only that, yeah, it was a platform of creating, yeah, whereby we start with creating of data sets to prepare an imagery across platform and make it available for entire organization. Right? So essentially, ArcGIS platform empowered user to make a decision. There are four principles of imagery has been used. So the first one is system of record. Well, what was meant by that? So it was a space where you manage your imagery and make it available for people, yeah, inside your organization. Next is the system of insight. So this step is about extracting information from imagery. For example, we use raster function analysis to extract the information from imagery. Then, after that, the third step is system of engagement. So that means that we share the imagery product and information, and this is the new phases in the imagery, where we produce analysis result and give it to the organization, so everybody in our organization can see it. Yeah? The fourth step, yeah, is content. So we cannot have image processing software without imagery source. Okay? So in ArcGIS Online, especially the Living Atlas, yeah? So we can see the imagery all coming from Digital Globe, Landsat, Spot, Worldview, and so on. And now all of this is available in ArcGIS Online. Okay? The ArcGIS platform support a very wide of data set from multispectral to panchromatics. Yeah. So the full motion video FMV has been used in the military and also in the public safety. Yeah? And ArcGIS platform also can support LiDAR. And the most recently, ArcGIS platform can support the drone imagery. Okay? So there are also various image processing capability inside the desktop environment. So if going to manage the imagery, yeah, inside ArcGIS platform, we have a methodology called Mosaic Data Set. So Mosaic Data Set can be used in a desktop and also can be used in image server. And it can be consumed by our portal and our ArcGIS Online. Right? Tuan-tuan dan puan-puan, raster analytics is a new product in ArcGIS 10.5. Yeah? So previously, right, if we want to work with imagery products, we need to have an image server. Right? So that's where the Mosaic Data Set came from. Right? So imagery is designed, image server is designed to work with a very large image data set, and it can work fast compared than the desktop. Right? So the good things with raster analytics is you can process, produce, and share your portal in the concept of enterprise GIS. Okay, now, so let's take a look on what ArcGIS Pro capabilities to do with imagery. Yep. All right, so one of the capability in ArcGIS Pro is web image service ready. Yep. So as you can see now, I'm able to zoom in to the couple of places around Malaysia. So the key point here is we can see the imagery as our background through web services. So let's start doing some analysis. So here is a Landsat imagery over the San Francisco, United States. Okay, so when we're working with a satellite image, the first thing we want to do is remove the black padding, right? So it was a simple process to remove it. So I just click at the display background value, and it will remove the black padding. So the next thing we want to do is understand the band combination, right? So you can have a different way of viewing the imagery, right? So this is an agriculture area whereby some of the area has been replantings by farmer, but there are some area is not been replanting yet. So as agronomists, I need to produce a map that show replanted area on this image. Okay, and the first thing I would like to do is clip this image. So to clip this image is very simple process. I just can click at here, and right after that, we can see that ArcGIS Pro is automatically clips our image. So next, I'm going to extract the information of replanted area using the indices tool and DVI. So to run the indices tool and DVI, we need to choose a near infrared band, which is band 5 for the Landsat 8, right? And red band, which is band 4, right? And run. So this is the result that I have run before. Okay, so now we are able to see clearly the replanted area, which is appear as bright object, in this imagery. So next step is I'm going to transform this data into a vector data set. So the first thing I'm going to do is classify the image. So I'm going to use the classification tool. I will use the unsupervised classification, and let's define some classes and run it. So this is the result that I have run before. Right? So, as we can see now, the crop area that has been replanted is appear in a turquoise color, which is class value number 0. Right? Now, I will use raster to polygon to convert the classified image to polygon. Right? And then so here, I just run the tool, and then the tool will give me the result like this. So here is the result that I have run before. So the last thing that I want to do before visualize it is performing the definition query. So in this definition query, so I just want to see the class name, the polygon with class name that equal to 0, and then the result is, so here is the result that I've run before. So the red polygon indicate the replanted area, which is clearly can differentiate using the NDVI indices and display it in a vector formats. Okay, so now everything that I just showed to you is a single image, right? Right? So now I'm going to grab my Mosaic data set. Right? So this is my Mosaic data set. Right? So Mosaic data set consists of a multiple image inside, and then this image is consists of 25 single image, and it defined by green extent. But because of a Mosaic data set, I'm able to zoom in and zoom out very quickly. And the question is what we can do with a Mosaic data set. Well, we can have a processing template with a Mosaic data set associated with the image like this. Okay, so for example, the processing template is actually the processing template is a complicated process, right? So we bundle it together and we save it as a processing template. So the things like replanted area mapping that I have shown you before, so I just bundle it up, combine it all together and run it just one clicks, in automatically way. Okay, so my last demo that I'm going to show you is a ready to use processing templates. So for image analysis, we always need environments that we can run the complicated analysis quickly in just one click of process. So here is the Landsat image service. Okay, and then so with this Landsat image service, we can perform a few processings. This is embed. This all processing tool is ready to use, and you don't need to spend a lot of time in a configuration. So just use it. So we have about 15 algorithm over here. So it can allow you to test out. Okay, so for example, infrareds and colorless and NDVI and so on. Yep. Okay, and the good news, is it was a free data, free algorithm, and it's ready to use, and you don't have to spend more time, on configuration. So I really encourage everyone in this room to try out this, right? Okay, so. Okay, so what we will do in an imagery product in future, So we have a lot of requests from user to digitize features in a stereo mode using shutter glasses. Okay, so for that purposes, Esri is going to produce a products that able to capture the features in a stereo so that a user can view image in anaglyph formats, as you can see now in the screen. The FMV products is available in a desktop ArcMap, but we're going to make it available as well in a image as an image analysis extension as well. Okay, and also we will have advanced analytic capabilities will come inside ArcGIS Pro, and its ability is to take an oblique imagery and visualize it as well. So ArcGIS is really evolved as an imagery platform. So it can consume data from many different formats, source, and perform analysis against it. So one of the massive key is we can store a massive data, and it doesn't matter where the data store and resolution, it can mix all up together in a Mosaic data set and publish it in the organization. And with the distributed processing in ArcGIS Pro, we can produce a result in a short time. So this is a massive improvement in the fact that we cannot do it before in ArcMaps. Right? So in this solutions mix, so we saw the ArcGIS Pro and ArcGIS Enterprise for web services, and also the image server. So there are a lot of resources available in the web now that can help user to produce available information from imagery. The things like ArcGIS Pro, workflow, and the script, there are a lot of Mosaic Python script outside there that you can utilize in your ArcGIS Online, and finally brings your imagery in a cloud space. So this is our training list for ArcGIS Pro and ArcGIS Enterprise. It was a very comprehensive training, and I really encourage you to attend this training. So for those who want to know more about the training, so please come and visit us at booth. All right, so hopefully you have saw and get the key message on my presentation on how imagery goings on inside the ArcGIS Pro platform. So with that, thank you very much.
Thank you, Adam. Does anyone have any questions for Adam? Adam, can I ask a question?
Yeah, sure.
Can we do NDBI on Mosaic Data Set?
Okay, this was a very good question by Ms. Weiling. So the question is, can we do processing or analysis in Mosaic data set? The answer is yes. So Mosaic data sets, not only just we can display the imagery, but we can do a processing in a Mosaic data set. So as I told you before, Mosaic data set consists of multiple imagery, combine it together from the different source, different resolution, but our ArcGIS Pro still can process, still can analyze it as a NDVI or what process change detection and so on.
Okay, thank you.